Hey everyone, welcome back. So we are going to talk about Tesla and the tipping point. The reason why I titled this video as the tipping point because of all the FUD, all the negative news that's been created around Tesla. No matter what news media you open, there will always be one or two negative articles about Tesla. And the reason is pretty simple. See, Tesla doesn't advertise. Media doesn't like it. And they don't want to really come out and say, hey, advertise with us. No, their way of getting back at Tesla is promoting this negative news or this FUD around the company that, you know what, this company will not be able to achieve what they promised. So I'm going to show you some numbers. You have seen these numbers before, but I'm going to present it in a way that makes complete sense that why there is nothing that's going to stop this company from being the most disruptive and one of the biggest company of our generations. And then I want to show you what kind of skin I have in the game. So I'm really bullish on Tesla, and I just don't say it on videos, but no, I really take actions, and I will show you my positions in Tesla that how bullish I am. So without any delay, I'm going to share my screen, but please do not hit subscribe, share, or like yet. Watch the video, and if you do get anything out of the video, then please do me a favor and hit that like, subscribe, and share button and help this video go out to more Tesla lovers. Alright, I'm going to share my screen now. So what I've done is I've divided this video into 4 parts. Number 1 is the brief history about Tesla. Number 2, different quarters, then the stock, and then the tipping point. It's all going to come together when we come to that tipping point level, okay? So let's look at a little brief history about Tesla. So we know that Elon Musk is not the founder of Tesla. Tesla was started in 2003 by Martin and Mark, these two guys in California. And in 2009, Department of Energy funded Tesla with $465 million in interest-bearing loans. And Model 3 was unveiled in March of 2016. A week after the unveiling, the global reservation totaled 325,000 units. And then July 28 of 2017, Model 3 was launched. Okay. Quick history, nothing major here, okay? Now let's look at some of the quarters. These are the numbers we're going to talk about. All right, so on your screen, I have different numbers all the way from 2019 quarter 1 to 2021 quarter 1. And as you can see, the total production of the cars, in front of it is the stock price right here, showing that when in quarter 1 of 2019, when Tesla was producing about 77,000 cars, the stock price was all the way to $58. And then the latest quarter, which is Q1 of 2021, 180,000 cars, and the stock price went up all the way to $735. These days, the stock price is down, but this screenshot was taken when 2021 results came out. So as you can see, the production kind of a little more than doubled, and stock price went from $58 all the way to $735. Now the stock is down a little bit, but again, that's baseless. I don't pay attention to Tesla stock on a day-to-day basis. I look at the number of cars produced, not even delivered, but number of cars produced. So what does it all mean? From 2019 to 2021, the stock went parabolic. And now we are at a point where we see all this negative news coming out about we may never see FSD, we may never see the volume that Tesla is telling us that they are going to produce. This all news comes down to only 2 numbers, in my opinion. Again, it's my opinion only. So this is their most recent financials, okay, from Tesla website, of course, directly. And on this, one of the biggest thing that I look at in every financial, every time Tesla releases their earnings, this is what I come and look at. Of course, other than how many cars they produced. So this is the profit excluding regulatory credits. The percentage that you see over here is really, really important, and Wall Street really pays big attention to this percentage. So as you can see, that percentage was 20% in Q1 of 2020. Q4 it went down because again the production was low because of the pandemic, factory was closed for some time, all that issues. Okay, no big deal. This is what was really surprising and very exciting for me to see in Q1 numbers. In Q1, when Tesla reported their earnings, or when Tesla reported their numbers, they did not had any Model S and X. This is the production right here, okay? They did not had any Model S and X, as you can see over here, because it was due for a refresh and the factory was closed. In spite of that, Tesla did 22% on the profit, excluding regulatory credit. This was a very exciting numbers for many people. Those who understand what's going on here, it was very, very important number, because this tells us that Tesla is actually solving production problems, or basically making their production so efficient that they will continue to make more profit from their existing cars. See, there was no S and X involved, and that's their biggest money-making cars. They don't make much money on Model 3, they don't make much money on Model Y, but they make good money on Model S and X. Without Model S and X, their profit percentage went up to 22%. This is really exciting numbers, because I feel if we add Model S and X to the mix, I feel that we are going to see numbers similar to this, or 24 to 25%. That's what I feel in the next quarter when they report earnings. So it's really exciting for investors like you and me to see that Tesla is not only getting better at producing cars, because again, their profit margin went up to 22% without Model S and X. At this time, when they were reporting 23.7%, they had Model S and X revenue in it. But at this time, they reported 22% profit without, not profit, but profit percentage, without any S and X in it. So I feel for investors like you and me, this is really exciting number because they are proving that they're getting better and more efficient in producing the cars. And that's the beauty of Tesla and Elon Musk, is that they are doing things that none other automaker is doing. They are trying to make process simple so they can increase their profit percentage quarter by quarter. All right, so now let's look at the stock. So the numbers that I showed you, the 2019, look, Tesla was like stagnant at 2019 time. All this time, while there was so much going on in the factory, there was so much happening. Model 3 was being ramped up, more factories were being built, but Tesla's stock price did not move. It was at that $50 to like $75 for a long time. And then in 2020, we know what happened. The stock went parabolic, touched all the way to 900, and then now it came down. Now, as soon as it starts to come down, I looked at more message boards. I look at more and more Facebook groups, and everybody is complaining about Tesla stock. I cannot wait to get rid of the stock. I don't like it, because they probably bought at this like 900 level, thought that Tesla will never come down, which is not a smart thing to do. And now they're down almost 30% and they're like, oh my God, what's going on? You know, I didn't expect the Tesla stock to go down. So right now, I feel what it's doing, it's the same thing that it did in 2019. It's forming that base, and from here, it's gonna go parabolic again. And of course, all investors, we want that, okay? But let's look at what analysts are saying. So if you go to tip ranks, you can see that all the different price targets by analyst. And they're saying for the next 12 months, $639.81 as the average price. We know Tesla is going to break it. Their high price target is $1,080. This is very conservative. In my opinion, Tesla will be easily $1,200 to $1,300 stock. Now, it's my opinion only. You know, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't really tell what the future is, but I'm betting big on that. And if you look at Tesla, what they're doing right now, right? The 4680 cells, the day 4680 cells start to deliver or start to be in all their cars, game over. Lighter vehicles, more range, less charge times. I mean, they know it, and that's why they're taking their time in perfecting the technology. So when they come out, it's game over for all others. Tesla is years ahead of any other EV manufacturer. And that's why I'm so bullish on this company. I feel the stock right now is sitting over here, right at this point. And from here on, as they come out with more and more cars, their volume is going to increase. The Berlin, the Texas, they all come into play. Stock is going to start making the move like this. And next thing you know, Tesla will be $1,500. So let's talk about the tipping point now. All the FUD, all the news articles, all the negative press that you see in the media, in my opinion, that FSD is not going to happen, Tesla will never ramp up to 2 million cars a year, Tesla's Model Y can never be the best-selling car, I think it's all BS. So at the end of the day, the tipping point, which is really crucial for any company to pass in order to succeed, Tesla has already done it. They have already passed that tipping point. What was Tesla's tipping point? Tesla's tipping point was right here. Their tipping point was when they launched Model 3. That was the time when Tesla could have gone negative, could have gone bankrupt, could have gone into the worst position ever. Not now. It has gone, it has passed. Tesla from here is going to go up. Yeah, stock market can see a red day. Tesla can come down to 550, 500. I don't care. But in the long run, Tesla has passed that tipping point where there was a chance for this company to fail. So it doesn't make sense to me when articles come out and they say that, you know, Tesla is not $67 worth of stock. It doesn't make sense because they have already proven the mass scale. They have already proven what they can do with the technology. They have already have robots or cars on the road that feeding them data, which is the key ingredient for any EV manufacturer. So in my opinion, the tipping point has already passed for Tesla. The company and the stock is going to go up from here. Again, I do believe company is not the stock, stock is not the company, so I cannot relate two together, but I'm looking at what company is doing. I'm not paying attention too much on what stock is doing on the day-to-day, because if you are like me, if you are a long-term believer and investor in Tesla, you are going to hold this stock for next 5 to 10 years, and it's going to serve you very well. That's what I feel. What am I doing then? So if I have that high conviction, what am I doing with my investments? So I don't know if you watched any of my previous videos, but I hold a large holding of Tesla. I have about, till date, 4,500 shares of Tesla. I bought some more when it went down. So other than holding the shares that I have in Tesla, I never touch those. I kind of play the options because I feel it's one of the best stock or one of the best company to play options on. It's so volatile. It's wonderful. You can make consistent money with the stock. Okay, so what I'm doing is I sold 10 puts for July 9th for $500. That means that by July 9th, if the stock price touches $500, I will be obligated to buy 1,000 shares. So that's a $500,000 bet that I made on Tesla for July 9th. And then in December of 2021, I sold 4 more puts that the Tesla stock is at $500. I'm going to buy 400 more shares at $500 a share. Okay, that's another $200,000 bet that I'm placing. So I'm placing a $700,000 bet on Tesla. On top of that, I have calls and I have calls. I have leap calls here, which is basically January 2023, $900 calls. I'm losing money on it right now. That's fine because I feel this company is going to pay all us investors very handsomely in the coming years. In the comment section below, please do let me know what you are doing with your Tesla stock or with your Tesla holdings. As I said just a few minutes ago, that Tesla has passed that tipping point. I feel this company will do wonders in the coming years. And I personally cannot wait to be a part of this revolution and see it happen in front of my own eyes. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for watching. If you do get anything out of the video, please hit that share, subscribe, and like button. Help the video reach out to many more Tesla lovers. Love you all. Thank you so much. Until next time, you all have a wonderful day.